What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. I do fitness tech, supplement reviews, and lifestyle videos every single week. If that is something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell for notifications. Now, welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas, guys. We did an unboxing of a GNC Pro box that I received a few days ago. And I said I was going to talk about a lot of the products that were within the box. And if you guys can take a look down here, today we're going to talk about the Beyond Raw Precision Elevated EAA. We have the raspberry iced tea flavor. Like I said, this did come in our GNC Pro box. I have never taken this product. Now, I have taken EAAs before. Specifically, I've taken NutraBio's EAA. I've taken Cage Muscle's EAAs. EAAs, I feel like are, well, one, they're essential amino acids. That's what the EAA stands for, just like BCAA stand for branched chain amino acids. In this case, I don't take a lot of EAAs. And my honest opinion on BCAAs in general is really that you should only be taking these if you're very low calorie. If you're doing workouts fasted, another great reason to take EAAs or BCAAs, which right now I'm actually not doing my workouts fasted. So for me, EAAs and BCAAs are not really part of my supplement regimen, but I know a lot of you guys, as we go into the new year, everyone starts to cutting down for that summer bod. 2020, here it comes. I know a lot of people would be looking for EAAs and whatnot. So, like I said, have never taken this product. I'm gonna break down the supplement review into 3 different parts like I always do. We're gonna talk about number 1, price. We're gonna talk about the label ingredient breakdown, and then we're gonna talk about the taste. Like I said, we have the raspberry iced tea flavor here. I don't know what this is gonna taste like. Most of the time, BCAAs and EAA products taste amazing. Flavors are 100% on point. I will say this is a natural and artificial flavored EAA product. I know a lot of people, when it comes to EAAs, also prefer an all-natural flavoring system. In this case, it is artificially flavored, so just throwing that out there. One other thing, guys, I'm gonna mention here is that this review is completely unpaid, unbiased, and completely honest when it comes to the review. I was not given this product for free. I had to pay for the GNC Pro plan. They didn't send this to me for free. They didn't give me a script, anything like that. This is honestly just my complete opinion of the product. And again, I've never taken this product, so you guys are gonna hear it right here, right now. And yeah, let's just jump right into this, guys. One, price, this comes in at $39.99 for 24 servings. The price per serving roughly is about $1.67 with that 24 servings. $39.99. I think that's a decent price. It's not great. I've obviously seen other products, other EAA products that are a little bit less when it comes to price per serving. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. I think it could be a little bit better. There are a lot of deals, guys, on this product because it is GNC owned. So if you guys are a member of GNC or you shop at GNC regularly, they do have a lot of great deals on the Beyond Raw brand. And so just be on the lookout for that and whatnot. So yeah, guys, let's go through the label ingredient breakdown. Obviously, I have taken a look at this before jumping into this review, and I will just say right off the bat, everything in here is actually very well dosed. I'm actually really impressed. Obviously, there's a few things that I would have liked to see a little bit more, but overall, in terms of an EAA and blend here, I think it's actually pretty good. So let's jump right into it, guys. We have 17.23 gram scoop, which is about a normal size scoop for an EAA BCAA blend here. We're gonna start out with 10 grams of the EAA and BCAA powerhouse. Now the BCAAs are a 2-to-1-1 ratio, which we have 4 grams of the L-leucine and then 2 grams of the L-isoleucine and L-valine. 2-1-1 ratio, that's kind of a standard over pretty much every single BCAA supplement I've ever seen. This is a little bit more. Some of the other BCAA products, EAA products, I've seen like 3 grams, 3, 1.5, 1. And I've even seen lower than that, 2, 1, 1. So I like that they're putting 4, 2, 2. That's great to see here. As we move into the EAAs here, everything here, I'm just gonna run through it really quickly here. I will say this, all of these EAAs are actually more than a lot of the other products I've looked at. Now, obviously there's some differences here and there, but the overall synopsis of this is that everything in here is actually more than a lot of the other EAA products. So starting out, we have 500 milligrams of the L-lysine. Then next up, we have 500 milligrams of the L-threonine. Then we have 250 milligrams of the L-tryptophan, 250 milligrams of the L-histidine. Then we have 250 milligrams of the methionine. And then we have 250 milligrams of the phenylalanine. Okay, guys, and I know I probably mispronounced a lot of those ingredients and they're kind of difficult to pronounce, I'll be honest, but we did get through it. And like I said, I've looked at some of the other EAA blends that I've taken personally and BCAA blends, and this is actually a little bit higher than the majority of the EAA products that I've taken. So that's great to see, dosed properly here. Next up, we have 250 milligrams of this joint support and herbal complex, which is basically 250 milligrams of a Tamiflex as tamarind. This is an extract. Obviously, when it comes to joint support and herbal complexes, I'm a fan of when they put them in here. When it's an EAA, I'm not really sure why it would be in an EAA product. I feel like that's more of a multivitamin supplement and not necessarily a BCAA EAA supplement, but it is nice to see that in here. Next up, we have 1.825 grams of the adaptogenic energy and focus. And that was actually one thing that was pretty interesting to me. I was actually gonna take this yesterday and I decided not to. I wanted to kind of take it later in the afternoon or early evening, which I'm doing today because of the caffeine content in here. And the reason why I say that is because obviously I didn't want to take this before or during a workout because I'm shooting all these reviews. I didn't want this to influence kind of how things went. So that's why we are taking this after we've already done a workout and after we've already shot a review. We have 1.5 grams of L-tyrosine. That's a good amount. I like seeing that. And then we have 200 milligrams of a caffeine blend, which is 150 milligrams of the caffeine anhydrous, and then 50 milligrams of a targeted release XUM XR caffeine, which I'm gonna assume is more than likely a kind of like extended release caffeine, kind of a slower digesting caffeine to get into the bloodstream. And so what that's gonna do is obviously keep this energy long lasting. So that's always good. You know, taking this in the afternoon I think would be a great idea. Just knowing that there is 200 milligrams of caffeine. Obviously, if you're caffeine sensitive, just be on the lookout for that. Next up, we have 75 milligrams of the alpha GPC. That's a little low in my opinion. But again, I'm not taking this product necessarily as a nootropic. I'm not looking for those nootropic ingredients. I think it's nice that it is in there. I think it's nice that it's in combination with the caffeine. But again, you know, it's a little bit low. So next up, and the last ingredient on here is 50 milligrams of the lion's mane powder. I mean, I would have liked to potentially see maybe a little bit more, but you know, overall, again, this is a precision EAA elevated product. That's the name of it. So, you know, you're looking at EAAs and BCAAs. So overall, guys, in terms of the label, everything is fully disclosed. They do break down all the other ingredients. They don't give amounts, obviously, like NutraBio does, but they do tell you all the other ingredients that are in here, you know, non-actives, etc., which is always nice to see. There is no zero added sugar in here, so obviously it is sweetened by sweeteners. And, you know, in terms of the label and everything, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I think it's actually a pretty good label. And, you know, I think overall, you're getting all the EAAs and BCAAs that you need, if not a little bit more. And it is a little bit more than a lot of the other products out there. So that's always great to see. All right, so let's just jump right into the taste. Last but not least, this does recommend 8 to 12 ounces of water. We have 10 ounces of water here. And like I said, we have the raspberry iced tea flavor. I have not taken this before. As you guys can tell, I'm struggling to get it open. So it's a pretty like light powder, as you guys may or may not be able to see. It's kind of flying all over the place here. Cap that. All right, in terms of mixability, a lot of foam here, guys, a lot of foam. Obviously, we are in the official VW Fitness Shaker Cup here. If you guys want to snag one of those, head on over to the website, vwfitness.club. There's a decent amount of sediment here. If you guys can see that, I'm just taking a look at my monitor here. Yeah, you guys see that down here. There is a decent amount of sediment down here, which is pretty interesting. And like I said, the foam is there's quite a bit of foam here. So yeah, mixability is decent. I would say it's a little bit worse than other, you know, pre-workouts. Most of the time, EAAs and BCAAs actually blend pretty well. There is actually, yeah, that black and white kind of sediment on the bottom here is really not going anywhere. You guys see that here. Cheers. All right, very, very sweet. Then it kind of narrows off towards the back end and it just kind of tastes like that tea kind of flavor. Is it as sweet as like a Nestle iced tea with, you know, raspberry Nestle iced tea? It's pretty sweet, I gotta say that. It kind of has that sour though of a raspberry, you know, it's not, I don't know, I was expecting it to be like this because I just kind of know the Beyond Raw flavoring profiles. They tend to go a little bit sweeter, especially with that pre-workout, the Lit AF, it was very sweet. This I would say is still pretty sweet. It does taste like iced tea. Obviously it's not iced. I did use regular water. The foam is not going down, I'll say that. I don't really taste any of the grains. Obviously they're still down there. I can see them all down here on the bottom. This is brand new. I literally just got this a week ago, so this is not something I don't think unusual of this product. Yeah, I mean, overall for flavor, is it a raspberry iced tea? It's pretty dang close. In terms of the flavor and the taste profile, I am gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I think it's better than average, but it's not anything that I would write home about. But overall, I mean, it's decent, a little bit better than decent, and yeah, 3 out of 5 in terms of the taste. Now, obviously, I'm not just gonna slam the rest of this back. EAAs and BCAAs for me, I tend to kind of just sip on throughout the day, or if I'm using it intra-workout while I'm fasted, you know, obviously I'll drink it through the workout. Right now, I'm just kind of doing some editing, kind of tidying everything up. So I don't really wanna just chug this. I wanna kind of enjoy it and whatnot. But overall, guys, I mean, this is a pretty good EAA BCAA blend. Obviously, there's some nootropics in there, some caffeine, some joint support in there. Obviously, when you're coming to an EAA, you're really looking for those EAAs and those BCAAs help with hydration, can help with muscle recovery. It's gonna help with muscle protein synthesis. It's gonna help, you know, push protein into the muscle tissue, help repair and rebuild everything. So, you know, overall, I think this is a good product. I would personally recommend that you check it out. Maybe try a different flavor. I'm not too sure. They do have a decent amount of flavors. You know, it's not just one flavor. If you guys want to pick up any samples, make sure you head on over to the website, www.vwfitness.club. Hit the shop button, hit free samples, add those to the cart. I did just update the shipping with that, guys, so that it's not just priority mail. I know that was a little bit more expensive. Now I can do first class mail, which is a little bit cheaper. Obviously, it's gonna take potentially a little bit longer, but we will get those out to you. And make sure you leave in the notes section which pre-workouts you would like me to send, or send me an email, or else I'm just gonna randomly select and send you out something within 24 hours of receiving your order. Also with that, don't forget, these are still on sale until December 10th, guys, at $9.99 a bottle. If you order 2 or more, shipping is free. Just use the code 2 or more right there. Yeah, that code right there, and you guys will receive free shipping. I really appreciate all your guys' support as we get closer to the holidays. You know, again, we're trying to push out a video every single day. I'm right on track, guys, and I really appreciate all your support, and I look forward to bringing you guys more content. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.